Alright, start recording in 3, 2, 1. Hey everybody, it's Don. How you guys doing today? I'm just doing, still trying something new. We're going to be looking at some campaigns here on Fund My Comic and Indiegogo. Just taking a look at a few campaigns, trying to get a little bit more promotion out for some people. And just a quick video to do that kind of thing. So we'll start off with, on Fund My Comic, we got Alpha Red number 7, The Monster Within. Alpha Red must use his super wit and strength to stop an ancient evil and save his friends. Got 25 backers so far. 1465 raised in 27 days with 14 days to go. They're at 59% of their goal. About the campaign, issue 7. Ancient evil has risen, unleashed by a rogue treasure hunter on her latest heist. Now this powerful executioner walks the earth once more, and only Alpha Red stands between the fallen angel and the annihilation of the other kingdom warriors. As Wingman is hunted by cryptic visions from his forgotten past, he squares off with the Searcher and her celestial enforcer Zadkiel. Can be enjoyed as a standalone comic, but is also a continuation of a larger story. So, there you go. Some good looking art there. Story sounds intriguing enough. On Fund My Comic, all the links to these campaigns will be in the show notes. Okay, we got from Pete Cimetti, print your comic on newsprint. He's not quite at his goal, but he's getting closer and closer every day. The campaign will fund all necessary equipment and supplies to start an in-house indie comic print shop to print comics with newsprint interiors. Now, this is a great idea. Pete's been a big advocate of newsprint comics for a long time, and we here in the indie comics community, we want to see him succeed. So let's throw some weight behind this campaign. Let's get Pete going. Pete, as you know, is the publisher of Alterna Comics. He founded it in 2006. He's a creator, writer, artist, all that good stuff. He's one of us, working hard. Got 105 backers, 13,665 raised in 1 month, 91% of his goal. He's only got 15 days to go. Let's get Pete there, okay? So, real quickly about the campaign. Let me see. Pete Cimetti, past 19 years, publisher of Alterna Comics. Yeah, we've already discussed all that. I mean, really, what's the... Okay, yeah, the last day of the campaign will now be July the 1st. Print vouchers will no longer be available after the 1st. On July the 2nd, NEWSPRINTcomics.com will direct you an online order form to place printing orders. New images of test prints and books, updated stretch goals and amounts, pre-press services added to perfectly prepare your files for print, shipping estimates added for U.S. orders. Yeah, man. He'll be offering saddle stitched. That's stapled spine books. 2 sizes available: 5 by 7.5, 6.625 by 10 and a quarter. Newsprint interiors, gloss covers, archival inks. Short runs of 200 or less. This is a good thing. So let's get Pete there. We got Flip City Magazine, Volume 25. Flip City is America's Last Laugh. Volume 25 includes savage send-ups of Superman, the Fantastic Four, and the Bear, plus goofs, gags, games, and much more. Coming out of California. Flip City Magazine, 25 backers. $894 raised in 1 month, 45% of the goal. 6 days to go, folks. Flip City, let's get him there. What is Flip City? It's an all-American 100% independent print magazine in the great comic satire tradition. Like Mad, things like that. Skewering mainstream narratives with wit and illustrated with top-tier art, belching from the brains of the world's best satirists. Flip City mocks all the right people and provides hope that besides losing their collective minds, the establishment has also lost its grip on culture. How else could Flip City become so loved? It's because it's created by people like you, for people like you. Smart, funny, irreverent, and never woke. Flip City Magazine, 25 backers, 6 days to go, 45% of the goal. Let's help them out. We got Paul Bunyan versus Dracula. Now that's an interesting title. Nephilium versus Nosferatu. Epic showdown of Paul Bunyan versus Dracula. If you're a fan of comics like Ghost Rider and Hellboy, guess what? This one's for you. Coming out of Salt Lake City, Utah, from Jonathan Colton. They got 3 backers. They've been at this for 2 months. Got $108. It's only 22% of the goal. Oh, crap. Look at that. They closed 15 minutes ago. 15 days ago, rather. Sorry, Paul. I was going to help you out, but I didn't know. You guys closed it. Why? Fund my comic, if you're watching. If the campaign's closed, it shouldn't be up here. All right. Type 1 from Sean Aaron and Mark Polton. Type 1, the exclusive cover, action-adventure tale with real-life implications that face off against terrorists from the past. Don't be a bum. Type 1, 38 backers, 1722 raised in a year. Looking good. Try to show that one a little bit more love. We all know Sean. We all know colors by Dan Kemp. Edit by Mark Polton. Thomas the Heart is the hero Strees, but behind the mask he's the caretaker of his nephew Aaron, who seems to be the one taking care of him and his life as a one diabetic. Find out what connection the mysterious one armor has to the Lords of the Night and how the past can save our future. Type 1. Look at that. Dan Dahl cover. Wow. Something else. Colors by Enrico Bada. Type 1. We got Cold Cutter number 3 with issue 1 and 2 catch-up coming from Charles Morgan. 2 backers, $45 raised in a year. Wow. Yeah, they need some help. They're at 9% of their $500 goal 515 days ago, so they got a while. But you know what? Let's give them a punch today. You watch the video, click the link, help them out. Cold Cutter, crime noir thriller set in present-day Manhattan, starring Dylan Cutter, private investigator. Dylan's got a target on his back. Well, that's just terrible. About the campaign, well, I mean, the art looks pretty good. About the campaign. And we got some interior art. It's not terrible. Pretty good. Looks like Charles is doing the work himself. Oh, yeah, that's a good-looking cover right there. Okay. Yeah, it looks worthy. There we go. $45 so far. $550. Yeah. Let's get them up a little bit. All right, so we're switching. We're going to Indiegogo. Checking a few out. So we got Gun Goth. This is red hot, brand new. This is also from Mark Polton. Gun Goth, she is the hot topic number 1. 1807 raised, 45 backers, 48 days to go. Gun Goth is a 32-page kick-ass action horror comic book written by Mark Polton from Evangeline Savage Hawkman with art by Mark Yoon. Colors and letters by Weeks, also from Evangeline, and a backup story by Enrico Bada, who used to work at McFarlane Toys. These are all good guys. The campaign includes 13 covers to choose from. The Art of Gun Goth, 32-page art book collecting all the covers and more. Digital versions of all the books. Who is Gun Goth? Gun Goth is Gigi Diaz. Or is that Gigi? Probably Gigi. A 20-year-old college transfer student who lives in the Poconos with her veteran father, who just took a high-level security job with Noxus Biotech. When an experiment gone wrong at Noxus Biotech opens an interdimensional portal, and don't you just hate it when that happens, the town soon becomes overrun with werewolves. Damn. Gigi puts the training her father instilled in her to good use as her father and her friends try their best to fight off the werewolf invasion. Yikes. Got a little bit of interior art there. Good looking stuff. We're at 8 up. Gun Gosh is the hot topic number 1. Also on Indiegogo, we got INFINITALE Chronicles, The War of the Trees number 2. From Chris Fisk. The adventure continues with multiple additions in the second installment of the epic fantasy campaign. $54.48 US, 77 backers, 7 days left. They got fully funded in an hour, so that's really good. Just give them a little bit more love here. What began life as chronicled play sessions from a tabletop fantasy role-playing game back in the early 1990s is now an epic graphic novel series. It's been a labor of love for more than 3 decades, and it needs your support to become a reality. I agree. This is my humble invitation to you as a fan of the fantasy genre, the world of magic, adventure, and infinite tales. INFINITALE Chronicles is a love letter to old-school fantasy adventure. Fans of Dragonlance, Record of the Lodos War, The Lord of the Rings, and ElfQuest may find a lot to love with this series of graphic novels. If it sounds interesting to you, get up on it. Check it out. It's got some good-looking art. Chris is a good guy. He's been on the studio. Good stuff. And rounding out the list today, The Boy in the Bot, Book 2 by Tom Marvelli. The hunt for Project BLUE. A boy and his robots flee evil forces bent on reclaiming what is theirs. $70 US raised so far. 39 days left. 2 backers. Show them some love. The story continues in the aftermath of a devastating explosion at the Dawson family home. Gideon emerges scarred, but resolute in his pursuit of the 8-foot robot believed to be Project Blue. With only a charred photo as a clue, he sets his sights on the secluded lake house in Vermont, where young Billy Dawson and his robotic guardian have taken refuge. As Gideon undergoes a brutal transformation at Winthrop Labs to continue his pursuit, his humanity hangs by a thread, replaced by cutting-edge technology and a thirst for revenge. Wow. Sounds pretty good. Looks like it's going to be 48 pages of main story, exclusive 8-page backup tale, written and illustrated by Tom, with some bonus content. They anticipate books to begin shipping in September of this year. That's good stuff right there. Nice cinematic-looking cover. Yeah, man. Good looking stuff here. So check it out. Boy in the Bot, Book 2. Like I said, all the links will be in the show notes. And if you're feeling like you want something good to read, if you want some sci-fi superhero action adventure, check out Omega Mission #1, Apocalypse Tears by yours truly. Sign up is live right now. Link in the show notes. Omega Mission, Apocalypse Tears Part 1 and 2 with 32 pages of story, written and drawn by me, edits by Mark Polton. The book, #1, Omega Mission, focuses primarily on the last moments of the Black Badge team as they carry out the Omega Mission, which was a mandate by the President and Congress to hunt down and eliminate all manifested, that is, powered, peoples worldwide. In total, the mission took place over a period of 3 years in the early 2000s. Nearly 350 manifested individuals are thought to have been terminated. Upon completion of their mission, Black Badge was awarded immunity, voluntarily depowering and living out the remainder of their lives as normal individuals. 15 years later, all changes with the sudden arrival of the newly manifested person known only as the Monotrox, with a power set yet to be fully classified. But the most disturbing facet of them being the ability to resurrect and empower the dead. Holy snikes! That sounds badass and really cool. So yeah, I'd appreciate it if you guys would go on over there, check it out if it's to your liking. Throw in your email address, sign up for that bad boy. We are launching the campaign August the 15th of this year on Fund My Comic. It's going to be a blast, man. Bring comics back, making things kick butt again. So that's going to wrap up this video for today. I appreciate you guys checking it out. Hopefully you'll back some of those books. Support indie comics. If you like what you're watching, like, subscribe, and just have a good day. We'll see you again soon.